What is up, Taurus? Welcome to your general timeless reading. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements, and it's general, so take what resonates, leave the rest. If you want a personal reading or Reiki session, I'm a Master Reiki practitioner, and I have 22% off all my services now through the 26th of March. So check it out down below in the description box. Taurus, let's get into it. Let's see what goodies we have for... Oh, I thought I had something sticking out. For you. Let's do Tarot Royale for you. I'm feeling this for you today. Taurus. I heard start again. Okay, that makes sense. We are in Aries season. It's the beginning of the zodiac sign. It's also spring equinox. So we just started brand new cycles. We had the North Node, South Node switch over in January too. So we have a lot of new consciousness energy in the collective right now, which could also mean a lot of endings. So just be mindful of that. Eight of Cups, Four of Wands. Start again. Okay, so you are rebuilding this foundation. Some of you could be moving, relocating. Eight of Cups to me and the Four of Wands, this is kind of like turning back around, like making a U-turn to an old relationship. So if this is something that you walked away from initially, I just started apologizing. So, excuse me, if you're apologizing to somebody or receiving an apology, it's in hopes of rebuilding this Four of Wands foundation. I actually really like this. It doesn't feel combative, which I like, because I'm going to be honest, I did the air and fire signs yesterday, and there was a lot of like heated energy with that. Page of Swords and the Six of Cups. Yeah, there's going to be some very honest, very upfront communication about the imbalances of the past. Page of Swords is a student energy. This feels like a very new approach to how they're communicating. This immediately just brought me down though, like in the sense of like my energy level, like it feels very exhausting. This person might have really taken a lot of time to think about how they're going to communicate. And between the 8 and the 6 is a 2 of Cups energy. So you have a 6 of Cups and a 2 of Cups present, meaning that this is a very strong soulmate connection you have with this person. Okay, let's continue. Some of you this is sibling. Some of you this is sibling or really close friendship or family interaction. Doesn't have to be romantic. Okay, because for some reason I just got very like brother-sister vibes. So it could definitely be friendship. 5 of Cups. Between the 6 and the 5 of Cups, we do have a Ace of Cups energy. Yeah, so it's basically both of you hashing out what has transpired between the two of you so you can step into a new beginning. Bottom of the deck, we have the Emperor, which is Aries, Taurus energy for me as a reader. I really, really like this. Yeah, this individual, that's why the crown hurts, and that's why it's brought my energy down, because they're going through an upgrade in their consciousness, but they're also working from a very stable divine masculine energy. It's taking action in a way that is very grounded, in a way that is supportive of themselves and everybody involved, because the Emperor is a provider. It's not in like the stereotypical like man gender role sense, but it's masculine energy as an energy that is trying to achieve the 10 of Pentacles. It's stable foundations. It's I can provide for myself in the material form, and I can also provide for everybody around me in the material form, right? Feminine energy is where you manifest from thought. Masculine is where you bring it into the material world. It's how you take action on things in the tangible form, okay? So just be mindful of that. It's energy. It's not gender. Don't care about your genitalia. Okay. Let's clarify with some witches tarot. Oh, they said okay. We'll do spellcasters then. Or like no witches. No witches tarot. Okay, that's fine. I'll do whatever you want. Spellcasters. Yeah. Spellcasters. What is going on today? You don't want to really want to cooperate with me. You're kind of annoying me. Thank you. Let's look at this 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups. Why is the 8 of Cups here? The World, 7 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah. So there was like a very like cut and dry ending going on here, and with the Seven of Wands and the Three of Pentacles, it's almost like this ended, but I'm looking at it and contemplating if I really want to rebuild with this person. It's kind of like you acted like it was done, acted like you walked away from it, but weren't really convinced about the ending. The universe was, though, with the World card there. So this could be that the form of the relationship that it took had to end, or you're literally going back and repeating this cycle. So let's look at this Four of Wands. Because we're in a time, yeah, Hierophant. We're in the time of like a lot of karmic partnerships right now, or karmic cycles, especially because we're in Aries season, the new zodiac, the first sign of the zodiac, so the wheel's starting all over again, so new cycles. So it's either like, are you going to repeat this lesson, or are you going to step into a new one? And the Hierophant is the teacher, right? It's lessons, it's contracts. So here we are stepping back into this contract, right? So let's see. In Judgment, yeah, it's your... underneath Judgment is the Page of Wands in reverse. So there's a lesson that has not been learned here. Yeah. Okay. Page of Wands in reverse is the wounded child to me as a reader. So this could be a lesson in like needing to work with people better. And also might be a lesson in abandonment. Yeah, Chariot. It's the right choice for you though right now in this time. It's the right choice for your soul, because with the Hierophant and the Chariot and the Four of Wands, this is actually very positive, right? It's helping you move in the direction that is of your highest good. This is really good. It's really good. And this is a long-term commitment too with the Four of Wands there. This could be a marriage. This could be family. It feels very familial. Let's look at the Page of Swords. Justice. Look at all these majors you got. Two of Swords, the Ten of Wands, and then okay. Yeah. Here we go. So here's your lesson coming up. You need to learn how to communicate differently. Both of you, right? Whatever people are involved in this, everybody needs to learn how to communicate differently. Page of Swords. Pages are students, right? Pages are students, and swords rule the mind. So intellect, communication, perspective. So how you're seeing a situation, especially with Neptune hanging out in Pisces right now with Mercury and Jupiter. And there's one other planet. I can't remember what it is. What is it? I can't remember. Anyway, those are three of the four big hitters hanging out in Pisces right now. There's a lot of illusion and distortion in Jupiter being there next to Neptune, which is ruled by Pisces, and Neptune is distortion and illusion and it's higher consciousness energy. Jupiter makes things expand, and Mercury is the mind intellect. So you have all this expansive energy around the way we think with distortion and illusion hanging out on the sign of Pisces, which is the higher consciousness energy at the time of this reading. So just be mindful that things might not be as they seem right now, and you're being challenged to communicate and see things differently, to rewrite these contracts, right? To make things right. Okay? And with the Two of Swords there, that's the blindfold, right? It's not seeing it. It's not being able to make a choice. Eventually this is going to end though with the Ten of Swords. That struggle's going to come to a close, okay? Ten of Wands. Knight of Swords, you're going to see that both parties most likely were not acting or seeing or communicating in the best of ways, and that's what was perpetuating a lot of arguments. Because Knight of Swords is very argumentative behavior. Bottom of the deck was the Page of Pentacles, so it's the rebuilding of the new foundation. So you're communicating differently, seeing things differently, and also building anew. Let's look at this past. Let's look at the Six of Cups in reverse. Let's look at the Six of Cups. Nine of Swords, good, I like this. Leaving all the stress, all the anxiety, all the arguments in the past. No more. Don't need it. Don't want it. Don't like it. Good. Tower, yep, because now you've gone through the realization of, oh my gosh, Aries, Mars, Scorpio energy. These were things that were not serving us. We were actually working through a lot of distorted energy, right? We might have been emotionally manipulative toward one another, or ping-ponging back and forth conditional love, or ego love, or ego communication, right? Or been really controlling towards one another and thinking like, oh my gosh, you're trying to control me. Oh wait, I was being controlling right back to you. Oh gosh, your love was conditional. You only loved me when you wanted something. Oh wait, I had a tendency to do that too, because wait, we grew up with really similar dynamics, right? It's seeing these things and realizing that you're ping-ponging the same trauma, and that's why you're entering back into the cycle so you can heal that stuff. Five of Cups. There you go, releasing it. Woo! Release it, let it go. It don't serve you no more. Death in reverse. Da, 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 da. Transformation. Let that shit die. Bury it. Bye. Toodaloo. King of Pentacles in reverse. Distorted masculine energy, right? Lack of safety, wanting to control things, not feeling stable, safe, secure, not having that foundation. Yeah, it's kind of what it felt like. Especially with the communication. When you got two people that are like taking action to fight at each other, whether it be like through like moving toward each other or talking at each other or the way that they see things, it's typically distorted masculine energy, not just because it's happening in the tangible, but because of like how they're going at each other. Like that's very like ego clash, like power struggle. It's very masculine. Whereas distorted feminine is kind of like fawning. It's kind of like fear of abandonment, codependency, overgiving, people pleasing, self-sacrificing, okay, things like that. So King of Pentacles in reverse, this is the energy of someone who might not feel safe and secure in their own ability to provide for themselves, and so in turn they want to control everybody around them so they feel safer and secure, right? Well, I don't feel safe and secure in myself as an individual, or I only feel safe and secure when I'm alone, and now I'm in a relationship, so I want to control my partner all the time because being in a partnership means I have to be vulnerable, and that's scary for me, so let me control everything around me, right? It's letting go of that, letting go of it, so we can have healthy masculine energy, right? And let go of the conflict. Five of Swords. Underneath the Five of Swords is the Two of Swords, which means the 5 minus the 2 gives a 3. All this heartache was because no one wanted to see the kind of conflict they were perpetuating. Okay, so let's look at this Emperor. Thought a card came out. Why is the Emperor here? Oh, just knocked him off his throne, why don't you? I'm a little aggressive today. Temperance and the Three of Cups in reverse. Ooh, okay, so this is going to reconcile in due time. Temperance is just about patience. They're going to reconcile. It's going to take some patience. It's going to take some time. It's going to take some time. These people need space apart, because when you have space from one another, you're going to be able to see your side of the street. And right now, it's kind of like if you two were to come together, you're just going to keep fighting. You're going to keep fighting because hurt people hurt people. And if you keep like, let's say you and I got into an argument and I'm still pissed off at you and you're still pissed off at me, and you're like, well, I'm going to swallow my anger and I'm going to go and apologize, and I'm still angry at you, probably not in a place to accept your apology, and I'm probably just going to be a jerk because hurt people and I'm still hurt and I just want to hurt you. Rawr, ego, right? It's just give it time, give it space, and in the right time, these two people will come together, right? In the right time, it will happen. And you will know when that time is, because you will feel it in your intuition, not in your ego body, in your intuition. You'll be truly at peace with it. And you'll know 100%, okay, now's the time. And if it's not received well, at the end of the day, you cannot control how another person reacts. You can only control yourself. Okay? You cannot control that. You can control your thoughts and your emotions and your action and your reaction. Okay? It's not about being the bigger person, quote unquote. It's about choosing to work through a place of compassion and authenticity, honoring yourself and honoring another, and saying that, oh, they're not trying to hurt me. It might come off that they're trying to hurt you, but really they're just hurting, and their ego's trying to protect them. Right? Right. Okay. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Wands. Yeah, you're both just like in a place ready to fight right now, ready to be defensive. So just give it some time. Give it some time, Clementine. Okay? Love you. If you want a personal reading or a Reiki session, book it down below. And yeah, this contract will come back together, but these two people are going to need some space to learn how to communicate and heal their distorted masculine energy and build a new foundation from there. Okay? I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.